Hi, my name's Lexi. I'm 16 years old and I am a survivor of child SA by my biological father.
Another video about child SA. So if you easily get triggered by videos like this, so maybe you should watch the next video I'm going to post today. One of the reasons why I always bring child SA or any SA is to create awareness and also to make anyone that was actually SA'd when they were a child to know that you're not alone and you can also get through it, because I don't think you'll ever forget what happened to you. All right. And this lady shared when she said she started getting SA'd by her father when she could remember was 4 years old. And I want to believe that he was doing it before then, but she wouldn't know because she's just a baby. Let me roll the 5 minutes video for you all to watch to the end, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
Hi, my name's Lexi. I'm 16 years old and I am a survivor of child SA by my biological father. Here is the part time for the first 5 years of my life, my mom and my father were together, but they divorced when I was 7. The first memory I have of ever being SA'd by my father is when I was 4 years old. That night, I remember having a nightmare, so I went into the bathroom and I woke up my dad. My mom wasn't home, she was at work, she was paramedic, or she is a paramedic, and I asked if I could sleep in his bed or that night. When I woke up in the morning, I heard my dad getting dressed, and I pretended like I was asleep. That is when my dad sat next to me and took my hand and put it on his uniform. I was pretending to be asleep so I didn't necessarily move anything, and then shortly after, I heard him flip his pants and move the uniform. And then, when I was around 7 years old, my dad and my stepmom got together and started dating. At first everything was good with my stepmom, but she started to become emotionally and verbally abusive to me and my brothers. When I was 8 years old, that is when the sexual abuse started consistently. I remember the first night, and I asked my father if he wanted to go to the father time dance with me. He said yes. Then he asked me if I wanted to sleep in his room tonight because my stepmom wasn't good and she was going to be at work, and I said yes. That night started the 5-year-long abuse that I would endure until I was 13. For the 5 years that I was being abused and groomed by my father, it would happen mostly in my bedroom when he would put me to bed. When I was 11, that was the first time my father R-worded me. It was after schoolwork, it was daylight out, and I fought him as hard as I could, but I was only 11, I was only a child, so as long as I succeeded getting him. After he R-worded me, the abuse started to calm down a little bit because he realized that he really scared me and upset me. So the abuse calmed down, but the grooming did not stop. Also, while I was being sexually abused by my father, me and my brothers were being abused by my stepmom. She was very mean and very abusive. She would withhold food sometimes and make my brother sleep in the basement with my parents. My father was also a very big alcoholic, and they would get so drunk and then start fighting with my stepmom, and their fights would end with TVs broken, tables broken, pictures frames falling off the walls, and punching holes and stuff. When I was 13, my mother nearly said I was self-harming on my arms, and she managed to cry what was going on around me. That day, she took me to the police and we filed a report. The next day after that, I went to a forensic interview, and then the next day after that, my dad was arrested. He was released on bail only a few hours later, but this is what started the 3-year-long court process. About every 3 months, we had to go to the pretrial, and I saw him at every pretrial every 3 months. We finally got a date for the trial, and that was March 11th, 2024, only a few months ago. My mom testified, I testified, and to mention that I told my friend what my dad was doing to me about a week or two before it happened. So that's why my ex-partner had to testify. After our testimonies, my dad testified, and he really made himself look guilty. After all the testimonies, the judge deliberated for about 30-40 minutes before he came to the verdict: guilty, guilty 6 out of 7 charges. The next day was the sentencing, and me and my mom read our victim impact statement, and the judge decided to sentence my dad 20 to 30 years. I have since come out on TikTok about my story and have been trying to spread awareness about this topic and share my story with coworkers. I was very fortunate in my case and very lucky to have a family who supported me and
Mm-hmm.
believed me. And I want other victims and survivors to know that there is hope and you can live a healthy life after. That's basically the rundown of my whole story. If you want more details about my story, you can watch some of my TikToks and go into more depth into detail.
One thing I've always learned about this SA abuse story from people that come out to talk about it, is always the people that always say these people are people very close to them. Is that the father, the brother, the uncle, somebody very, very close to them, somebody they trusted, somebody they want, like everybody in the family might trust just to leave the child with, and somebody they did not even expect would happen. Most of the time is always the father. Who could think that the man that births a child will want to do this thing, like a sane person? And that was why there's a video that we talked about, um how to tell if your partner is attracted to children. A lot of people really enjoyed the video. If you have not seen the video, please go watch it. How to tell if your partner is attracted to children. You need to know. You need to be very at alert when you have children around. If you're a mom, you need to like very, very careful of anybody. Like everybody is suspicious, because these SA stories that I always see, oh yeah, there are always people that are very close to you. The people that you trust. It might even be your father's friend. Your father might even be aware of your situation. It might even be your mom is even seeing everything. In fact, there's a lady that came and said her mom even knew that the father was doing it, and she didn't do anything. She just looked away. She turned a blind eye. These these things, right, makes the child, like, later on might just feel like, okay, she's just a child, she might not remember. Imagine remembering what happened to you while you were 4 years old. I'm so happy things work out for her eventually, because most of the time people will not believe you. People will not believe your story. They say you're lying, that how can you say that your father is doing this to you? In fact, the judge might not even sentence. In fact, when they sentence these people, they just give them like 5 years and be like, you can also, come out earlier than that. I feel like these topics and conversation we need to talk more about it, because people are still betting children, people are still having children. Before people are still having children, there is risk of things like this. There are risks. You see some people trust their religious leaders so much that they leave their child to go and do some like some prayer activities. Like the religious leader, like, the moment you trust somebody so much with your child, I feel like you need to really be careful. And this is not just girl child, it can happen to men child now, because nowadays this male, as we talk about it, most of them are on the DL, right? So when they marry a woman and they cannot satisfy their pleasure, and they see a young boy, they can do it. Like I've read some Reddit stories I've seen of things like this happening even to men, right? And I feel like I've not really seen a man coming out to talk about what happened to him. I always see maybe somebody catch the man trying to do it to a young boy. I've not seen a grown man come and talk. But I really wish I could see, so that we will know that these things doesn't just happen to women or ladies or girls, happens to also men or boys, right? So now, so far you have a child, so far you, the child is under you, you're a guardian, you're a parent, somebody, just know that you need to be very careful. Everybody's suspicious. Anything, no matter what, see anything you see, always try to protect. And look at her now. Her mom and her dad got divorced, and her mom is not even there, so there's nobody to even protect her. There's nobody to protect her. Even the stepmom might have known something like that is happening, but it's not a child. So some women are that very wicked that they just be like, you're not my child, so I don't care, right? But I'm very happy things turns out like they believe that, and like I'm so very happy, because most of the time, no matter how much you tell your story, no matter how much people even see these things happening, they say they kind of tell you as a woman, as a girl, that you're the one seducing the man, you're the one trying to make the man want you, you want to snatch my husband from me. Like, a lot of these things happen, and it makes, when it happens to you, you cannot talk about it, just have to die with it, or just go to your grave with it, if that makes sense. What is your take on today's video? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, it's your favorite again, Maria Davis. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and please turn on the post notification bell to get notified as soon as I upload another interesting video like this one. And of course, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.